So, Thistlewick, you can dart past these things. Well, you are in a white hot rage, though, so I don't want to. I don't want to make it a choice that you can't take. So let's see. All right. So you won't take damage, Snake, but like a tendril will like start wrapping around your torso as you're darting towards this guy.
Okay.
Oh God, my connection.
I said yes. I agreed.
My connection. All right, you agreed? Okay,
I
cool.
agreed.
All right.
Going to be a thing. I'll just...
Murray?
But I was about to. God damn it! God, you were about to get hit.
Murray has just sort of fallen back on her ass and is almost sort of crawling back. Yeah, has an arm sort of raised up in front of her face. And I don't understand. And it's just sort of Murray is very emotional right now. Murray Murray thinks she's having a nightmare. As she thinks this isn't real. She's starting to think this is a nightmare. She's still terrified, but the only explanation she can think of for what's going on is she's in a nightmare.
Yeah, sorry if you hear people talking downstairs to some of them.
Yeah. Okay, so you're back.
Yeah.
Okay, so Damien.
Yes, losing sense of himself, charging at it. These tendrils wrap around you and slam you into the ground, with a monstrous force, and you take 14 damage.
Okay, this is really bad.
Hang on, I'm just gonna get...
Your hated person is still smiling wide.
7 health.
Nice. Although I will say, since I rolled that amount of damage, you're knocked out of your white hot rage.
Yeah, that it was a sobering. That's a sobering amount of damage to take. That's maybe let's bygones be bygones amount of damage.
No, I hated that guy.
So Thistlewick, you're still rushing towards this guy as the tendril is wrapping around you. It will wrap around you, but you will be able to slice at your opponent.
Okay, I'm gonna slice.
Oh. Yeah. Get that blade work.
Okay. One technique, warding between me and the figure.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, he's finally leaving. Good.
But yeah, I am just basically spittle is flying out through gritted teeth as I'm just yelling and slashing non-stop.
So a white ring appears around you and your target.
Yeah.
Deal your damage.
Okie dokie.
Right. As you get your slice in, the tendril has fully wrapped around your waist, and it picks you up and slams you into the ground
The
away
ward
from the
didn't
figure.
kite off.
Huh?
Well, yeah, it would be within the ward, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that depends on how far it is from the source of the ground, but fair enough.
The tendrils are part of the creature, I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Fuck. 14 damage.
Alright, again, because I was typing armor, or...
No, it does not ignore armor. But yeah, that's also sobering amount of damage.
Okay. I agree on running at this point.
Oh. Am I still grappled, or did it just slam me?
It slammed you. But
14
Thistlewick is grappled.
I immediately call off the ward, by the way.
All right, cool,
Just for my
cool.
own sake. That's the first sobering thought
Alright.
I have is, I don't want a ward right now.
Alright, Murray is going to roll aid or interfere.
All right.
So that's roll 2.
So she's gotten up from her.
Yeah, no, like a burst as she sees what's happened to Damien and Thistlewick. She's Damien's out, but like Thistlewick's being held by these tentacles. She's gonna like lightning dash from the ground, run to Thistlewick, and try and pull him away
All right.
from the to aid him.
You don't have to make that an aid or interfere. You can just make that a strength roll. Free him yourself.
I guess. Okay.
Sorry.
So Murray runs up to the and I like grabbing him and just pulling. I won't let you hurt my friends.
All right. Yeah. With the strength of 10 men, you pull Thistlewick free of the tendril. In fact, the tendril kind of separates from itself before dissipating.
Jeez.
And in like a black fog, it just poof is gone.
Thistlewick just trying to make some light of the situation, just being knocked out of the rage, seeing Murray is obviously really quite upset, just kind of laughs and says, I guess vampire strength would have come in handy. Let's run!
More tendrils sprout out and chase at you.
Leg it!
All three, you gotta get out of here.
You're not making me, but I'm gonna do another wisdom roll. I think it's necessary.
Good.
No. Alright, Murray doesn't run. Murray, her fists are shaking, and I left. That's what you wanted, isn't it? And she's standing her ground for the moment.
Ooh.
What
does Thistlewick and Damien do?
I'm running. I know it's really bad what just happened, but I just got fucked. Super hard.
Roll dex.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I am gonna roll. So I'm gonna roll defend too.
Alright. Cool. Roll con.
All right, I get one hold.
One hold. Alright, so Damien and Thistle, if you want to get away.
I didn't say I was getting away. I was running Marine to get her to stop so that we can run.
Okay.
I was trying. I'm
sorry.
shaking.
I'm sorry. My connection is Right, yeah. All right. Cool.
I'm shaking. I was don't waste time with this. Oh, God.
I'm running away, just yelling, Murray, leave it. That thing's tougher than us. I'm not stopping to help. I'm just
that thing. You still know that you still only see it as your opponent,
and I know he's dead. I'm not in a white hot rage anymore. I'm sensible enough to kind of realize that can't be him, and what we were told by Bradley.
And so, but Murray, trying just, I gave you what you want. I left, and then but just lightning raising her shotgun. Fuck you! And just is gonna volley.
Do it.
All right, that's a 7. All right, yeah, spending an ammo. Okay.
She missed because I was actually trying to wrestle her. Oh wait, no. Did she hit?
That's one piercing, forceful, and messy.
All right. So wait, how much piercing?
1 piercing.
What?
One piercing.
Okay. So you fucking that's. All right, so you shoot at this thing. Murray, you see most of your mother's head get shot clean off, gore, viscera spraying everywhere. Most of her head is missing.
Murray is genuinely shocked and upset by this, but also viscerally feels a very deep visceral pleasure.
But then immediately that section of her head grows back. And her smile is somehow even wider.
Brendan couldn't do that.
Alright, I'm gonna roll wisdom again. Oh no.
I know for a fact Caleb couldn't do that.
How do you feel right now, Murray?
Murray's... I gotta say a bit more scared. That was... At this point, I'm guessing Murray is like more scared than angry, though. Like that was less, like she's more just terrified and upset. And
Didn't Horace have to see his worst enemy?
Okay. Yeah, Horace dealt fine with it.
Smart
Horace
fucking all of us.
passed the wisdom roll.
Right, so right, so what do you do? Oh, Damien, what do you do? Like, there's still like that shit coming after you.
Oh, there is. What shit was
You're
it?
gonna dodge, right? You gotta dodge out of the way, right?
Yeah, yes.
Did that.
Oh,
you know what? I have my hold from defend too. Once this is over.
Right.
7.
So you got a 7.
Small success. I'm 2 away from level as well.
You can get away from the tendril, but you will have to like roll to resist hatred again.
Fuck it, do it.
Yep. Roll wisdom.
I am gonna go ballistic, aren't I?
Oh.
Oh. You're white hot angry. Keep in mind, this doesn't mean you have to immediately attack them. You any action you can justify under your blistering white hot rage, I will allow.
I am like really far away at this point. I'm
He's seeing Brendan, the who he called chief of his guild, and he's just like holding his stiletto in his hand. He's just clenching. He's just like, but mad that he was attacking Murray, and it's just gritting his teeth. He's about to explode. His face is red as well. It's like a child when they have a tantrum.
So, Thistlewick, you're out of harm's way of this thing. Do you want to do anything?
I'm seeing 2 options here. Try and like Can I try like charisma to try and like talk them out of facing this thing? Like convince them it's best to leg it at this point?
That's a PC versus PC thing. That would work.
I think that would be an aid or interfere.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think not charisma.
I mean,
which makes sense. That would be a plus bond. What do you want
to do?
I do have my hold from defend, and I just want to use that to deal damage to the attacker equal to my level. From my defend hold.
Attacked anyone yet?
Oh, that's right. That does have to. Never mind. Yeah,
there has to be a trigger for it. But okay, so could I roll like? Because I've got a bond with each of them. So
I will allow you to roll plus bonds to shake them out of their rage. It's a separate roll for each character.
Okay, so put the first one on Murray.
Yep.
And second one for Damien. So Murray, Damien.
Alright.
I'm just
out of it immediately.
I'm like standing by the side and I'm just yelling, whoever you're seeing, it isn't them. I don't think you guys hated Caleb, but I definitely fucking did. Yeah. But it's not them, and this isn't a fight worth doing.
What?
Like, that's fucking Thistlewick yelling that. Granted, he's ran away from a few, but this Thistlewick said, don't fight.
Yeah, Damien's shaken out of it immediately. Murray? No, I'll leave this up to Eric how he wants to play it. Murray can either be shaken out of it, or if you want, you can have her roll again, since you want to do that.
Well, I was gonna... I want to do, one, alternate, but, half to hack and slash. For, do one attack, and before Murray will let herself.
Hack and slash?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and whip it.
Alright, cool. Gotcha.
And so Murray just, holding her whip in air, and just screams, I reject you! And, oh no, that doesn't work.
And it attacks you. A tendril strikes from the ground right where your mother is standing. A tendril flies out and strikes at you for god damn. Murray's lucky. 5 damage.
And alright, but so I wasn't like it's a good strike, like gets Murray across like the torso, and as she's like sort of knocked backwards by it, like and everything goes all slow motion, and Murray just has a flashback to not too long ago, cowering in the corner of her dining room, like, and just her mother standing above her, slashing just across her arms with a knife, and just remembers everything that, like, remembers the emotional place she was in when she ran away. And at this point, she stunned on the ground for a moment, like, blinks away a tear, and then turns and runs.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I was about to say, I was about to wrestle you if you weren't going to fucking run.
Roll
You did
dex.
make a fucking Southern Gothic novel.
All right, yeah, you get away, no problems. And you know what? Yeah, Damien's also gotten away, no problem.
Oh, and
You all run like hell away from this thing, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Horace takes it hardly. He's just waddling.
And you'll run like hell into Murray's discovery.
Alright, yeah. Just Murray, as they're slowing down, like, sort of feels the blood, like, on her face a bit, and looks down at her hand, and just sort of, like, is realizing that wasn't a dream. Or is coming to terms with the fact that that wasn't a dream. Though she still doesn't really understand it.
Whatever the Bradley warned us, whatever the fuck was going on here wasn't right. Alright, Fizwick puts his hand on Murray's shoulder. You alright? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
That was not who I fucking... That wasn't whoever the fuck it was.
No.
Murray says, "What? What did they look like to you?"
To me, it's the reason I'm no longer at Mandala. It was a fella that we had a duel. I accidentally killed him. Same way he accidentally and I was gonna say, not finger quotes, but just, I'm not sure if it accidentally killed a friend of mine. Of course, he got to stay at the school. They recognised that was a fucking accident. Not for me, though. Not for fucking me.
My old guildmaster. And he's sort of one of the reasons that the Papplewick were already trying to get rid of us.
And Murray says,
Do you want to say who you saw, Murray, or is that none of our business?
No, yeah. I saw my mom.
And he tugs on his collar a little bit.
Murray says, hey, it was a good experience. And holds up her shotgun. I got to blow her head off. How many people can say they've done that? And loads another shot in her shotgun.
Alright.
I'm down to 1 ammo.
If you want to spout lore on what that was, by the way.
I'll give it a go, or anyone of us
Thistlewick
can.
might know, actually.
No, I wanted to give it a try.
Justify Thistlewick knowing.
I have an interesting idea of what it was, but not a concrete one.
Alright, you remember taking a seminar, let's say.
I was going to say, the Mandala School did teach us about, monsters and shit, because, hey, we're going to go out and fight stuff.
You remember hearing a special class about demons. And from your class about demons and how to fight them, you actually, I don't know, I want to role play for you. I mean, you really were paying a lot of attention, but maybe don't remember too much of it. But the demon that was a hate elemental.
Okay.
It was like a hateful spectre or something.
A hate elemental.
We put a spot there. Never come back.
Alright, so, Eric, roll 3d12.
3d12, nice.
Personal demons. I like that.
A rather literal personal demon.
Oh. Okay. So, Hooray. While you guys are running, like you slowing down, like you're realizing you're really hurt, you're gonna have to find somewhere to rest for a bit. Round about here through the mist, make out you make out a sudden hill, basically. Like there's like an upcline. No, upcline.
Incline.
What the fuck is the opposite of an incline?
A
What's the
decline.
opposite of an incline?
The opposite of an incline is a decline,
What is
and an incline is a rise.
thing? All right, okay. An incline is a rise.
Yeah, a decline is a slope.
All right, okay. So yeah, you see like a sharp incline. There's something you can go up to. You can up just like a sharp, sudden hill.
Oh, yeah. They'll start. But Murray, asks Horace what he saw.
Horace saw a proboscis monkey.
I really should have seen that coming. How did I? I genuinely just.
That's great. Horace is the true heart of the party.
Okay, so, So do you make your way up the hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, at the top of the hill, the fog is actually less thick. You've reached like a thinner pocket of the fog.
Nice.
It may not be entirely safe because nowhere in the fog is probably safe, but to hunker down, and this is the place to do it.
Cool.
What do you think? You guys want to try?
Yeah, if you want to make camp here, you can. You'll just have to take watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Murray will take first watch.
It's up to you, or you can press on and come what may.
If you want to, Murray will take first, or Murray is perfectly willing to camp here.
I can make camp. I was just thinking our other option is trying to make it to Clockwork Wasteland at least, but that might not be much safer. Alright, let's make camp here.
Actually, Murray will discern realities here.
Alright.
Okay, well, any creatures around?
Oh.
What should I be on the lookout for?
Should be on the lookout for demons once you make camp.
Alright. Yeah, Murray says, well, I don't think we'd be entirely safe from demons. We'd have to keep watch, look out for them, but I'm okay with settling in here for the night if you fellas are. I don't know how much you're in need of a rest.
I'm feeling pretty rough myself. I don't like where we're making rest, but we might have to.
Sure, let's stop.
Bloody.
Alright, who will take first watch? Actually, Murray won't take first watch, because I assume it's not quite night yet, and Murray will wait till it's, she'll take her watch when it's properly dark.
Can't tell when it's night.
Even up on the hill?
The tint of the fog doesn't change? It doesn't, blacken or nothing?
Oh yeah, this is not a normal fog.
Okay.
But even on the hill, though?
Even on the hill, I mean, because this is a pocket within the fog. Above you,
Okay.
it gets even thicker.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright, in that case, yeah.
We'll just...
Alright.
I'll take second watch.
We're just sitting in a pocket in the middle of a fog.
And Damien takes third. Okay, Murray, roll wisdom.
We're gonna get raped.
All right, Thistlewick, roll wisdom. Damien, roll wisdom.
Oh, thank God.
Recover HP?
You recover half your HP.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I recover half HP
what-
plus
what-
D8.
What's half of 21?
7 to 9, you react
Oh,
just a
for
moment.
21.
Half of 21, we'll just say that's 10.
Yeah, I could round up.
Oh, I just
That's
got two
down.
back.
No, that's rounding down, yeah.
So, react just a moment too late. That's perfect. So, we'll say this is, what happens now is on, say it's on Thistlewick's watch. Murray,
Yes.
you're sleeping. You're what kind of dream are you having? I'll let you decide.
Mariah's probably having a dream about back when she was, at home in the swamp. I'm gonna say this is specifically a memory when she was about 14 or so, playing with one of her brothers. Shit, what was his name? The sporty one. And Evangeline was like sitting on the porch with Richard, and they were sort of watching them as they played.
Is Roy in this memory?
No, Roy was not in this memory.
Well.
You know what? Fine. We'll say Roy was there too.
Okay. Okay.
So it was Roy and Louis.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. So this dream, it's kind of pleasant, and but in the middle of it, you kind of drift out of it. You're starting to be awoken as you feel something on you.
Something on me? How?
On top of you, like something caressing you. It's a very nice feeling. When you open your eyes, Murray, Roy is on top of you.
Murray's eyes sort of bug out of her head, and she immediately tries to scramble up, roll out of there.
He puts he puts something to you. He puts a finger to your mouth and says, "Shh, hold on. I'm so glad I found you again."
Murray's eyes are darting. She does, but her eyes are darting around. Does she see Thistlewick or Damien?
No. The fog's too thick around you. It's gotten thick. So roll wisdom.
All right.
I'm sure when I'm gonna. I technically do spot this thing, just not in time.
Yeah. Just let it play through a little bit.
I know. I'm just saying,
Yeah, I know. We'll get to you. I have something for you. Don't worry.
Okay. Fuck, is there a fucking succubus?
Hooray! You feel at home. You feel wonderful now. He's touching you, talking to you in all the right ways, just the way Roy would.
Wait, it's an incubus.
Isn't
I guess Murray's eyes sort of flutter shut. She sort of silent, half silently, murmurs out, "Where were you? I looked for you."
He says, "Oh, I left the other way, all the way to the jungle, to Terrebonne. I ventured through the most dangerous lands of Hemlock to find you again."
Murray, maybe a little single tear.
And he says, "Shh, I'm here now," and starts kissing from your chest up your neck to your mouth. Now let's do what? And he says, "Now let's return to a good old. Let's God, what's something?
Pick up where we left off.
Yeah, good.
Are you getting flustered, Tom, discussing this?
Yeah, let's pick up where we left off," and starts making out with you basically. Now, Thistlewick.
Yeah.
Thistlewick. You hear something coming from where Murray is sleeping.
Some moaning.
Odd noise.
Yeah, something coming.
Now, around the time you start to hear the moans, you'll look over, and on top of your friend Murray Adelaide Gill is a featureless, is a featureless black vaguely humanoid figure.
Ooh.
I charge. I just immediately pick up, yell to Damien to. Well, actually, would Damien be asleep at this point? Yeah, he's last watch.
Yeah,
I yell for him to wake up, and I charge the thing and try and drive my sword through it.
It's making very staticky noises. So, all right, fine. Roll arcane. Roll your blade work.
Okay, well, not exactly in the HP I want, but
Build up to half. Don't worry.
yeah, I know, which puts me on 13.
Uh,
But either way, I'm going to take forceful on this, get it off of Murray essentially.
you're gonna burst.
Yeah, burst. Well, at least it's still forceful.
Oh, right. All right. So yeah, you slice at it. You hear like a crushingly loud, like psychic, like scream rupture through your head.
Right?
And
Or-
you take 3 damage, ignoring armor.
Okay.
Oh, Thistlewick feels okay.
Yeah.
And Murray, you've just seen. You just saw Roy get a sword ran through him and knocked off of you as he was about to make love.
Ray immediately says, "The hell?" and is looking around, confused.
Thistlewick is standing before you, having just struck your lover.
Ray, taking her hands away from wherever her hands are. What the hell is that for?
I completely ignore that and just dart past for another attack. Just basically I jump over Murray and just go for another.
The thing gets up. Now that you've got a good look at it, it's kind of it still looks vaguely humanoid, but it basically has the best look for what's I know I got an image for it. Can absolutely find it.
Personal demons, yeah.
Imagine this thing, but completely featureless and black all over. Just the silhouette of that.
Oh boy, how big are we talking?
And also more thin than that, not quite that wide or broad. But how big are we talking? It's about your size.
Okay.
Standing up like that.
But yeah, jump over Murray and just try and keep up the offensive, essentially.
Alright. Okay, go ahead.
Alright. Let's hope. Yeah.
Cool. Alright, what do you do?
2 techniques. I am going to take soul siphoning and torrential. So is my damage. 5 damage, and I get this much HP back, and I do not stop attacking. I'm trying to basically batter this thing to the edge of the hill. I don't know if I'm making any footwork.
Yeah, it will let out another scream at you as an attack, so deal your damage again.
Okay.
Maybe I could jump in at some point.
Yeah, you've woken up. The
Yeah.
scream woke.
I yelled at you to wake up as I was charging it.
Yeah.
What does this look like for Murray?
It still looks like
Roy.
Thistlewick is slicing up your lover.
I hesitantly grab to my bow
And,
and my arrows.
Yeah, and also to Murray, it looks like that scream attack looks like Roy is screaming in pain and calling out for help.
Alright,
And it deals 4 damage, ignoring armor.
Murray calls out, stop it! Stop! But, Murray is also gonna roll wisdom again, because Murray's confused. Oh, no.
Nope.
Wow, look at that! Look at those rolls! 4 ones, again!
Time to ping this thing off with an elven arrow.
Right, Damien, could use a little help bit. My ears are bleeding, I think. Feels like it.
Pew!
Alright, nice. Alright, yeah, roll your damage, Goth. 1 damage. Nice.
Oh no.
Murray, now you see an arrow fly towards Roy and land in his shoulder as he screams out in pain again.
All
Wait,
right.
does that count as a fail?
And no.
No,
And he calls for you to help him, Murray.
All right.
No,
Mariah's gonna roll.
I mean a fail for experience.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
No.
Mariah is gonna roll aid or interfere on Thistlewick with interfere.
Gotcha.
Wow, the first time we've ever seen one.
Yeah. No, it's not. In like session 2, my first session of Ithaca, I rolled interfere on Victor.
Oh,
It's been a long time though.
yeah, that is a long fucking time. No.
Yeah. No, you don't lose ammo, Goth.
Okay.
No. Ooh, right. All right. -2 to your next roll, Thistlewick.
All right, so Murray just like runs out, tackles Thistlewick, and is like, sort of bear hugging him. Just stop for a second. You don't understand.
I think you're the one who doesn't understand it, and I'm gonna try and like go for another attack.
All right. Roll arcane blade work, but it's a -2.
I'm well aware.
Hey, it's more mine.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Damn.
I basically like shove Murray off and then go basically keep up torrential soul siphoning. And I'm just like kind of yelling while I go at this thing. Whatever the hell you think's going on here, you've got the wrong bloody idea. And alright.
Roll your damage.
2 damage and thank you for
Right now, it doesn't attack you this time, but it is making a motion like it's cowering. Of course, Murray sees it as full-on blubbering, like crying out for help, cowering.
I just
Alright,
yell. I yell to Damien. Damien, I've got it. I've got it still.
Alright.
Or Marie, like, still thinking this is Roy, but at this point, it's just gonna, like, as she's been desperate and almost like tearful with this, like, does like also turn to Roy and just immediate mood swing, like, snaps angry. Roy, defend yourself! Stand up! What the hell are you doing? Just don't kill him, for God's sakes! You're pathetic.
Marie, snap out of it as I'm drawing my bow.
I'm just like, while still like whacking at him. I just like yell, "Who the fuck is Roy?"
And at that, wait, what are you doing?
Shooting him with another arrow.
But I was gonna do something first. Hold on.
Sorry. Go on.
So before that, Thistlewick, this thing does like while you're yelling at Murray, like one of its claws opens up and goes to attack at you.
Do I deal damage again?
Do.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you do? All right, 4 damage. Oh yeah, you opened yourself up to it. Forgot because it's torrential. That's right.
Yeah.
That's the reason. All right, cool. So you deal 4 damage. Okay. 11 damage.
How does my armor help on the claw?
Yeah, your armor helps.
All right, 11. So 9
It
damage.
has now lifted you up and is like roaring at you basically. And Murray, you see this as Roy like grabbing Thistlewick by the throat, picking him up, and screaming in his face.
Morel, I did say don't kill him.
That's not.
He's a friend.
That's not Roy. Unless you know any crab demon monster things.
Murray's gonna roll wisdom again, though.
Right. No.
Are you fucking?
You could just decide you're okay now.
And
but
by
no.
the way, now that you've failed this 3 times, Murray, you're like you are now overcome with pure like drive to protect your lover.
Also,
So,
also,
what are you
while, like, I know you're saying this while I was going on, but Goff did roll an 11.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah,
not
yeah.
die.
I wanted to do something.
Yeah, roll your damage. Roll your damage.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fuck it. But, yeah.
What do you do, Murray?
Alright.
Roy has been hit with another arrow and is now on his knees, coughing up blood, but still
where's he
holding
been hit?
Thistlewick. Huh?
Where's he been hit?
In his side.
Okay.
Alright, Murray is going to tackle Thistlewick. Like, tackle him away from Roy, but, like, essentially, yeah, run up and tackle him away from him.
All right, cool.
All right. This is non-lethal damage explicitly.
Cool. And sorry, damn.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
so
unconscious.
Yeah,
boom, nice. All right.
but he's away from Roy.
okay,
Yeah.
this is getting stupid now. Damien is just going to take his stiletto out and is going to charge at Roy. And
If Damien dies here and this party ends with like an incubus like killing this looking Damien and fucking Murray to death, that's gonna be
That's
even
gonna go
more
down as
embarrassing.
the worst fucking ending we've ever
Okay,
had.
well, now we gotta have that happen. So Damien is rushing towards Roy and is gonna stab him.
All right. Cool. All right. Roll
Nice.
your damage.
Please kill him. Please kill Roy.
Okay, so
I hate
Murray,
Roy so much.
as Roy walks towards you, is about to lift you up and like start kissing you again, starts getting feely, handsy. You just see an arrow enter into his skull. He
Jesus Christ.
squirts up blood in your face. Looks at you with love in his eyes before falling over dead.
Yeah, Murray screams and runs to his side.
God damn.
Murray, what are you? That's a.
And Murray looks up like at Damien Tears screaming down her face. How could you? I told you to stop.
Murray,
I can't believe I rolled 6 ones in a row.
All right, so roll wisdom again.
Yeah.
Oh.
As you're yelling that, like you look back to Roy's dead body, and like it kind of like you hear like something staticky, and like it turns into the incubus.
It returns.
All right.
Hey, I got it right. It was an incubus.
Yeah.
Immediately, like jumps up and stumbles back. What the hell?
Yeah, the incubus is the male version.
And like she looks at Damien, like, and back to the incubus, and like that. What the fuck? What's going on?
It charmed you.
What? Wait, was this another demon? And like Murray's starting to put the pieces together that like she just saw her mother, and now oh god.
I saw a mother's head explode and then was about to be sexually assaulted.
And geez, oh god, and like.
And you almost killed Thistlewick.
Hey, I knocked him out. I didn't. Oh god, this and runs over to and like it starts standing over his unconscious. Oh god. Oh geez. Okay. You don't have another healing potion or nothing, do you?
No.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
For this to happen in the middle of the take watch.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's stay here. Give us the rest. All right. I know what my sister told me what to do. I know humans are more fragile than us, but like, he should be okay, right? Like, I mean, I've woken up from worse, and all right. But so she yeah.
You did.
She gets. I was gonna say she gets a wet rag, but I don't really think there's any. Any way to? Well, no, there's
canteens, probably.
Oh yeah, that's true.
All
That's
right.
a good point. She sort of wets a rag, like puts it over, his head, and like, she's like guarding him. I know it's Damien's watch, but like she feels bad. She like.
Well, after Damien's watch is over, Thistlewick wakes up with 8 HP.
Okay.
But yeah, she does all like she stays. She probably falls asleep like sort of over Thistlewick, but she feels really bad about this and
Over Thistlewick, so Thistlewick dies.
but she's like staying at his side, sort of like holding his hand, like but probably falls asleep with like her head like over his arm or shoulder or whatever.
Oh, Thistlewick, you wake up.
Fuck me, I'm getting
How are
way
you?
too used to being knocked out.
Murray's like deeply like her like when I assume him sitting up wakes her up and she and like covering her face in her hands. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Right, relax. Okay. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this mist. But you could have gotten us killed, but I'm not going to hold that against you for the moment. I'm just going to say, we've got to fucking leave this place.
Before you went to bed, did you kick the incubus body off the hill or something?
I did.
I feel Murray, so, like, when Damien's not like, to sort of lighten the mood, sort of laughs and, like, rubs some tears out of her eyes, like, hey, you could have let a girl finish before you killed it, though.
I just look at
Sorry,
her.
I'll be a bit more. I'll take it a bit slower next time, okay? That's a promise.
Murray laughs and sort of, like, lightly punches him in the shoulder.
That's 2 times this session that Murray almost got fucked to death.
Yeah,
It's very David Cage.
it is.
Anyway, how's did Damien do alright? You doing okay? What the fuck happened after I got knocked out?
I stabbed it, and then I kicked it over the hill.
Good.
Alright, so I could make you roll Perilous Journey again and see if we get a demon trifecta. But
I'm willing to do it.
what do you vote for? What do you think I should do? Should I get you to the scrap heap for free?
No, I think we get out of the mist. Like, that was one perilous journey for the mist.
Yeah.
Is how I would do it, at least. And then a new one for, like, once we're in a new environment.
Right.
I'd argue that so that if we run into Psych again, it might be capable of being argued with rather than murdering us.
The only thing is, I do think we need to consume rations again, so I think that's a new quartermaster role.
That's the thing. We
Actually,
consumed
you know
ration.
what?
We consumed ration for the fucking.
And like this, you did just wake up from making camp, so I think you will have to you will have to navigate as well.
Okay.
Oh, we'll just take another perilous journey to get to the scrap heap.
Wait, so
I
do we
don't
need a new
punish-
scouting role, too?
Nah.
Alright, in that case, Murray, as, like, apology, is gonna, do, quartermaster this time. She's gonna cook, like, a very good, proper breakfast. She's gonna take a use of her spices that she bought.
How about I navigate this time?
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
That's a better navigate roll.
Oh, wait, does he?
I've got max in, for my floor.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you do. Yeah.
Can I blade roll?
Duh, of course, yeah.
The scout's in more danger than anyone else is the thing.
Oh, well, never mind, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, Murray uses, like,
Goth
way too much
decided
food.
he was navigating,
Well,
but
yeah.
he did succeed.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
I guess am I scouting
I-
then? Oh no, there's no scout roll needed, so.
Well, you're beat up a little bit. You're just recovering from being knocked out.
Alright, so do Mark 2
Twice
uses
in
of
2
rations.
days.
But Murray makes a very big, generous, good, tasty, spicy breakfast meal.
But you know what? We might as well have a scout roll. It'll be fun. This will roll wisdom.
Oh sure, why not?
It'll be fun.
There you go.
Yeah, choose 2.
Okay, so let me look at the 2 again, because I'm bad and I can't remember things. Well, where are they?
I don't think...
Oh, they're not. Alright, well, I'll just go for the obvious. Make a discovery, get the drop. I'll just go for what I know.
There's also you discern a beneficial aspect of the terrain, or you get sign of some danger ahead. I remember those 2. I don't know if there's another one.
Those are all the ones.
Alright.
I'll take get drop, and get drop on any danger that may lie ahead, and, make a discovery.
Get the drop on the danger and make a discovery. Gotcha. Hey, so...
Hang on, start recording.
Alright, so right now I'm deciding if the danger is going to be another demon.
Please no.
Oh?
Please no.
Are you sure?
Hey, it could be worse, but I don't know. Anything in my state is pretty bad. So I can't really pick favorites.
You know what? I'll decide, but first roll 3d12.
Sure thing.
You said- oh, okay. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need you.
What? Say again?
Another D12, please. Gotcha.
Hello?
Oh, okay. Good. Pretty good. Oh, this is a really good roll for you. Stoic.
Find a discount healing potion shop.
You come across, what is unmistakably a road.
That's
Like,
one
you're
hell of a
kind of
discovery.
getting nervous about this whole mist thing, these demons, but it's assuaged once you find a small beginnings of a road. Okay, to this peep.
Nice.
Oh, you've got I was gonna throw something shitty at you, but now you don't have to encounter something shitty.
That's good. That's real good. I like not encountering something shitty as we come across a road. And
Right,
make
so
our
you just
way
follow
to
the road
Scrap
the
Heap.
rest of the way, all the way to the scrap heap.
I guess I have to go
And
back
once
go
you
and tell
arrive-
Marie and Damien, yeah, there's a road.
Ah, good, good. That leads us to where we're going, right?
Scrap Heap. So yeah, we'll go there and we'll look for any friendly settlements, perhaps perhaps take the evening in a proper inn. Oh wait, shit, I don't have any money. Well,
Please, no, Damien, or not Damien, this one. I will absolutely buy you a room. I'm also buying my own room, though, tonight.
You could always bunk with me.
Oh.
No, I am getting my own room, my own private room
I
tonight.
meant with pistol.
What's she gonna
Oh.
do in her own private room?
Look, with Roy, things got very close, but you know, there's a lot of tension that's been built up that needs to be relieved.
It only
Okay,
got. It,
you can't do a tease. Marie just got blue balled. Okay, you know she needs to.
Okay.
She needs to unwind.
At the end of the road, there actually is already there is a small junker settlement at the end of the road, right at the border of the mist and the wasteland itself.
perfect.
So yeah, you finally exit out of the mist. You exit out and out, just like you are overwhelmed by how clear and bright everything is once you've exited. Like, you were in there for a day. It felt like a fucking month to you. But finally, you're outside of the mist, and there's a small junker community there. What do you do?
I head on in, hoping for the best.
Huh?
Really,
Yeah,
Wait, what, you cut out what? For
head
me?
on in.
you head on in.
All right, cool. Headed in. Most people aren't paying you much mind. There are some people arguing over scrap. There is, from what you can tell, there aren't much in the way of houses, but there is a big some constructed shacks, and the biggest shack is marked as sleeping quarters.
Suppose you're
Alright,
going to be
yeah.
able to get us both private rooms then, Marie. Well,
Let's
see
hope.
once we're inside.
Oh, so you head into the shack then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarters.
yep.
Alright, well, there's a big buff man there, and he greets you and says, haven't seen you guys around here. What are you doing here?"
We just arrived in town. I guess we're going to be like most people who turn up at a place like this. We're going to be making our way into the wasteland soon enough.
Well, you look rough. Looks like you could use some rest. For 5 coin, hook you up with your own beds.
And Murray sort of goes, would there be any private single rooms in this establishment?
There's not much in the way of privacy around here. We don't have the resources for that.
Murray sort of, sighs. Now, this is an even bigger stretch, but there isn't any chance at all that you could manage a hot bath, is there?
Not at all.
We're not exactly in the lap of luxury.
Murray
I could get you a bed in the back corner, but that's about it.
Oh, just any bed will do.
Oh.
Murray
He says,
so,
he points out 3 free beds at the back corner and says, "Well, that's the best you can get if you want to not be bothered too much."
yeah. How much for one person?
One
Per
person is 5 coin.
All right, so yeah, she'll pay for both her own and Thistlewick's.
And he says, "Now, the reason there aren't usually many people hanging around there is because there's some rust over there. If you don't, because it gets a little rusty over there, and it kind of interferes with sleeping pretty well. But if you can handle that, you can get a good rest."
I don't care what bed you put me in. I don't care about privacy at the moment. I just want something beneath me that isn't the ground right now.
All right, cool.
Murray sort of mutters, "I want to be beneath something."
Like, looking around here, this is a really diverse set of people. There are there are beast folks of many kinds. There's bird people, lizard people, cat people, dog people. There's elves and dwarves and humans. There are even some orcs running around.
Thistlewick's
All
gonna...
rough and ready, all really brutish looking people.
Thistlewick's gonna mingle. He's gonna go around just basically just kind of get a general idea about the Clockwork Wasteland and just kind of get an idea of what we're going to be going up against once we head on in.
Right. Well,
he's gathering info.
From what you can gather, roll intelligence.
Okay.
All right. You managed to gather that mostly what you'll be fighting in there are mostly the dangers you'll be contending with. There are clockwork knights and clockwork wolves.
Right.
They're both pretty nasty.
And before we do head off, we're not going to head off now. I don't know when we're doing end of session. I imagine we're not going to start a new trek.
Yeah. I think we'll do end of session pretty soon. We'll just get settled into Junkertown, and then
that's fine.
We'll have a session.
I know that next session I'm going to do another recruitment roll. See if I can't get us a band of people to try and help us find the alchemist.
All right. What are you doing? What you offering? What's for your?
It's basically it's basically a kind of band together. Hey, you get what loot. Find what you keep. We split it at the end, kind of deal. But we get the alchemist.
What you find, so that's all right. Take a roll 2d6 plus 2.
Okay.
No, I won't even bother showing you someone who's not.
Yeah.
No one takes you up on your offer.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Murray is gonna actually. Okay, I don't know if this would be a parlay or a recruitment role, but
male gigolo.
Murray is gonna essentially find the biggest, buffest, hottest looking orc, and is gonna flirt with them, both potentially for tonight, and to maybe have some extra muscle for their venture tomorrow.
Gotcha. All right.
I do have the jug of whiskey, which is +1 if shared with someone. Could I take a +1 to a charisma roll?
You know what? You find definitely the hottest, buffest orc, and you will parlay with them. What's your leverage here, though?
Murray just it starts to, and then just I'm not going to be out of the bush. Hey, You want to fuck me?
Wow.
Roll charisma and take a +1 with your. With
Hey.
He needs a concrete assurance.
You know, just the fact that that's +1. No, it's +1 afterwards.
He needs concrete assurance, Eric. What does
Alright.
Murray do?
Murray just essentially just like Frenches him right there, just like shoves her tongue down his throat.
I'm just gonna ask a question, Eric.
Yeah.
Is Murray getting blue ball just karma for the crocagator?
I think so. Like, you know, Murray almost had to fuck a crocodile. Then, like, she almost got fucked by, like, her old boyfriend, and now, like, but that got ruined. She's tired. She needs
you got an 8-foot tall, broad-shouldered, buff as hell orc for the night.
All right. Right.
So-
Does that wait? So does that include? Will he like accompany us tomorrow? Or is that, or since it was an 8 or a 7 to?
You know what? Let's see how good you are.
All right.
At pleasing him. Roll charisma.
I'm gonna argue Dex.
Fine. Roll Dex.
Yeah.
You fuck. Yeah. Night of his fucking life. He'll do whatever you fucking want in the morning.
All right. Nice.
There we go.
Wow.
We'll end of session there, I suppose.
You sell yourself so
with Murray screaming in the background. We'll end of session.
We're in the same room. Or are we sleeping in different rooms?
I don't know. I'm assuming what to like. I don't know, an alley behind the building or something.
Behind the shack. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We're ending session right there.
There's
We're not letting that go on any further.
The like hangings on the wall tremble as the building.
Okay. Bonds, I guess.
Yeah. I didn't advance a bond, but I created 2 new ones, but that doesn't get XP.
Bonds, where them bonds at?
Alright, but so I also the 2 bonds I created were both with Thistlewick. One was Thistlewick is fearless, but also without mercy, which is both a good and bad thing. Like it's not but that's a sort of matter of fact. Thistlewick really does not have any mercy in him, and also Thistlewick doesn't. This is a more specific bond. Thistlewick does not approve of the mercy I showed to the vampires and may trust me less. Which actually, no, you know what? I did advance that during. I know I created it, but then also after knocking him out over the incubus, I'm going to advance that further to Thistlewick after, recent events. Thistlewick probably doesn't trust me much anymore. So that got created and advanced.
All right, all right. Well, I'll give you. I'll let you take an XP for that. All right. Bonds with Damien.
Mine's still Damien's extremely skillful and dependable. He's.
I'm asking Damien.
Oh, sorry.
I don't really think Moray's. I was going to say that I think her desires, I think they get in the way of things maybe, but the conflict with the hatred element,
The hate elemental and the incubus,
yeah, weren't kind of out of her power. So I'm not gonna. I don't think mine with hers has changed.
But she still had the biggest problem there, and like even more than that, like she has shown more and more. I would agree with. She
needs to take more control on her desires. Her negative impulses such as her anger.
So your bond is essentially going to be Murray needs to develop some impulse control.
Probably, yeah.
Murray needs to develop more self-control.
Needs to develop, yeah.
More self-control.
And all I've changed for Thistlewick is his luck is increasing. My coin must be rubbing off on him.
There you go. All right. So you created a bond with Murray because I don't think that really advances her being useful or not. So you created the bond.
Oh no, I could see that as an advantage if this is making him question how useful she is. That would be, and I would say that's the thing.
Yeah,
like, does Damien still consider Murray useful, or is this making him question that?
I think I'm questioning it.
All right, in that case, I would say that's an advancement that replaces the old one and is an advancement.
Replace your current plan with Murray with that and take 2 XP.
I have 2. I have both Murray and Damien advanced. Murray's kind of advanced from, her enthusiasm can lead to things good and bad, to Murray does have a fire, but there are things that can shake even her, and in those cases she won't make the right call. A naivete that may get in the way.
Gotcha. Alright, and with Damien?
Damien went from Damien's quiet, but in a pinch will pull through. Is Damien's had my back and is quick to act. He gave a hint of his past with the Guildmaster, so perhaps he does trust us.
Yeah. He's opening up, definitely.
Take 2 XP for that.
Because all the situations are too crazy now for him to stay quiet.
I leveled up.
Alignment.
It was a good team building time in the mist.
I would absolutely say so. Prove to others that you ain't a monster.
Shit.
Like with that vampire.
Yeah.
I definitely.
Absolutely. What's wrong?
I kicked the incubus off the hill. I should have looted it.
I don't think I would have had anything on it.
Well, I should have attempted at least. It would have been stealing.
He could get some pheromones to seduce people.
Would you argue in any case that I dueled a worthy opponent at any point? I went mano a mano with the incubus for a bit, but
that wasn't really a duel.
Yeah.
Even if you had dueled Caleb more, but that
I think
that barely lasted.
Is when you both consent to fight.
Honestly, I would say Murray and Damien got in on that after, but I will give you duel-worthy opponent for your tussle with the vampire.
Okay.
That was mostly you versus him.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Because I think it's if it was really just you against somebody, and
Though the thing is, I am really glad that I got to use the new parry move, but not to parry, which is what I explicitly got it for.
So, Fasil and Murray take.
Oh yeah, I need to get a new move. I level.
So, did we learn something new and important about the world?
Oh yeah.
A lot about demons.
And vampires. And we learned about underground cities. Those are apparently a thing throughout Hemlock.
Not just vampires, but vampire cures.
Alright, take an XP for that. We overcome a notable monster or enemy.
Yeah.
We did, yes, but also define overcome for several others.
Let's see, you overcame... One vampire probably isn't a notable monster, but the fucking I'd say the incubus was.
Yes.
Not to, I would also just say the rage or the hate demon, whatever.
Elemental.
Even if we didn't kill it, the fact that we broke free of its magic and got away, I would qualify that as overcoming. We succeeded against our emotions.
Right.
That it was.
Okay. Alright, fine, take an XP. Yeah, I mean, either way, take an XP for that. And, did we loot a memorable treasure?
We had that vial of...
Yes. Band t-shirt.
What?
That's not really looting.
No.
That's it.
I took a vial of blood from a vampire, but that's not really a loot.
You immediately turned it in there.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't think no.
Fun for that, but take an XP for playing. And there we go.
I'm 1 XP away from leveling up.
That's over. Sorry, Eric. Sorry, Masen. So, how did you feel about that sesh?
That was crazy.
That was a good sesh. I feel brutalized.
Did you see? Now, do you agree? Do you understand why I wanted you to go into the mist so badly?
Yes, and I now realize that whenever you get really excited about something, I'm going to do the opposite of it.
So don't make it so obvious. Yeah.